Hello, and welcome to Money Mystery No More. Sometimes we can have subject matter that is fun, and other times we need to have serious topics. Today we have a little of both, depending on how you approach it. Let's talk about budgeting for beginners, your money. You will benefit and get the most out of this video by picking up a budgeting method that works for you, and nab a few of the tricks to apply by keeping it simple. It's awesome, and remember, hit that subscribe button to keep getting the latest and greatest information. Okay, let's remove the mystery. The word budget or budgeting by itself should not bother you. To budget, in fact, is to keep more of your money. That's important because many people find themselves with empty pockets at the end of the week or at the end of the month. Budgeting can help avoid that. So what is budgeting precisely? To start, you must know what the word budget means, and trust me, there are tons of definitions available. NerdWallet states a budget is a monthly or annual plan that documents your income, tracks your expenses, and leaves room for financial goals. Word Assist by DuckDuckGo states, budgeting is the process of creating a plan to manage your income and expenses over a specific period, typically a month or a year. It helps individuals and organizations allocate resources effectively, track spending, and save for future goals. One from Wikipedia is a calculation plan, usually but not always financial, for a defined period, often 1 year or a month. Regardless where you get your definition and meaning, they all boil down to about the same thing. In simple terms, a budget is a plan. When you implement a budget, you are budgeting. So in this conversation, your budgeting plan is about money. It's about your money, how to use it, how to spend it, and how to end up with more. It's a plan to lower stress in your life by having your money accounted for and organized. Budgeting, as an ongoing habit, lets you take control of your finances and your money. Ultimately, budgeting may lead you toward a more fulfilling path of financial freedom. That path will involve some smart money tactics. The word tactic is an action or planned method intended to achieve or get a certain result. Combining money and tactics, we are looking at actions, strategies, or behaviors tied to our money-related transactions, geared to a desired outcome. Smart money tactics are little hacks to use, save, earn, or make money work in your favor. Fortunately, there are many money tactics to help you achieve this while easily weaving them into your budgeting plan. Budgeting will require you to have a reason, a purpose, to get serious about budgeting because your life is filled with daily distractions. It's easier to just go along as normal instead of implementing change. However, making the decision for budgeting will positively impact every aspect of your life, from work, home, relationships, retirement, and even your peace of mind. Consider retirement. It's an interesting situation for anyone born in 1960 or later. With a target retirement age of 67, nearly 40% of those people rely on Social Security for more than half of their income. Why bring this up? Because sadly, the typical retired person is only getting about $1,875 a month. That's $23,000 per year, and it's not going to cut it. Budgeting will be critical. In hindsight, budgeting some smart money tactics years before retirement would have been a much better proactive approach. Don't get caught off guard like that. You can start with small steps now or just plunge in and realize some benefits immediately and even more over time. Think of it like investing, with time and consistency being your friend. A winning strategy is to practice budgeting for long-term success because, like investing, the proven strategy that just keeps winning is long-term investing and having that long-term investing mentality. While there are easily a couple dozen smart money tactics that are simple to implement into your budgeting, let's get started with the handful to get you thinking and moving in the right direction right now. Then as you get more ingrained with the process and want more smart money tactics to add into your budgeting, just watch my video, Smart Money Tactics to Use Now. For now though, here are my favorite 5. 1. Pay yourself first. You must take care of yourself before all other expenses. The old adage of saving 10% still holds true. Every single time you are paid, put 10% aside for your future daily expenses, an emergency fund, and your retirement. 2. Forecast your income and expenses. The discipline teaches you to really grasp how your money flows in and out. 3. Cook your own meals, because if you eat out often, it is costing you dearly. 4. Create strong credit by being credit card savvy. That nice play on words just means smart and responsible credit card use can give you a great credit score. For some straight talk on this, watch my videos, Correcting Your Credit Score, and also Credit Cards and Credit Card Use, or strategies shown to improve your credit score. Finally, 5. Coupons, club cards, and rebates. They're too easy to pass up since many grocers and retailers offer digital deals now. Take advantage of them to literally save and earn hundreds of dollars. Again, there are many more smart money tactics to include with your budgeting, but these 5 will add money back into your pocket immediately and develop that long-term discipline geared towards your financial freedom. Up next, in being blunt, get real about needs versus wants. This important budgeting concept was wedged into my mental process early in high school economics class. Mr. Gagnon's engaging lessons on need versus wants stuck with me even after he quizzed us. Needs are critical things you must have or take care of, like groceries, rent, mortgage, basic utilities, transportation, childcare, insurance, and even that pesky minimum payment of your loan or credit card. Wants are the opposite. Not critical, because it's stuff you don't really need. If you are honest, you'll recognize a want fairly simply by asking, is this thing going to keep my life together, or is it more of a convenience? Can I get by without it? The answer is usually fairly clear and compelling. As you grasp your own needs versus wants, pick a budgeting method to start using. Finding a method that will work best for you is fun because you can pick one, some, or a combination. Try them all. 4 worthy options, also most common and proven, are 1. The cash system. With a cash system, you literally pay cash for everything. This means paying with cash, your debit card, not a credit card, or even auto pay schedules through a bank account. 2. The zero-based budget. This is pretty much what it sounds like. Each month, the money you earn is budgeted to be spent, so you end up with $0. You account for every single dollar earned and then assign each dollar a budgeted expense, so you end up with $0. 3. Cash stuffing. A fun approach is filling envelopes with cash and using that cash to pay your bills and expenses through 8 quick and easy steps. 1. Look at all of your bills, including savings, and list them out. Then 2. Put each bill into its own category, a grouping, such as auto-related items like the payment, fuel, insurance, repairs, or charity or donations, or groceries and or pets. And then 3. Decide on the amount, the budget amount, that you'll spend on each category. 4. Then label your envelopes, 1 category per envelope. And 5. Get your dollar bills in the denomination you want. Most people use smaller bills like 5s, 10s, or 20s because it's easier to allocate the cash. 6. Do the cash stuffing. This is when you put your cash into those envelopes. Then 7. Pay your bills by spending the cash in the envelopes. And finally 8. You will end the month with $0 or maybe have some left over for the new month. 4th up is the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of your income will go to needs and debt minimums, 30% of your income will go towards wants, and 20% of your income will go to savings, and any amount above the minimum for paying down other debt. Flexibility is understood with the 50-30-20 rule, as life's reality of needs versus wants may dictate a little different ratio. Adjustments are fine, just get back to the time-proven budgeting 50-30-20 technique numbers as quickly as possible. Anyway, whatever budgeting technique you choose, you will have taken a big financial step. Budgeting lets you track your money. It lets you understand exactly how you spent it, then each month you review it and adjust things as necessary for the following month. Budgeting exercises can be serious, but it can also be fun. Whether you are the take charge and grab the bull by the horns type of person, or if you are the let me get my arms around this thing with a little space type of person, it's fantastic. Just start. That is the main point. Budgeting is a change, and instead of resisting it, start. Take it one step at a time with consistent daily actions to create your habit. No matter which method you choose, you need a way to see what's happening and be able to adjust accordingly. There are easy options like using a simple ledger or a plain old binder with paper, or using a spreadsheet program like Microsoft Excel or Google Sheets, because it can make things super easy. They even have templates. And today you can also just use an app. There are many available for all different types of personalities. Once you have your tool, make it a practice to record your income, record your expenses, calculate that difference, and learn to adjust so you are in the black, otherwise known as having a positive balance, having money left over, or being at a zero balance. This simple routine will keep you budgeting for financial success each week, each month, and each year. How about some good old tried and true ways to save even more money on a tight budget? These top 13 budgeting hacks are easy and free tips for everyday use. Adjust your budget each month. Be a DIY person, learn a skill. Use auto payments, especially if it includes a lower interest rate. Never shop for groceries when hungry. Know your needs versus wants. Insurance should be shopped annually. Eat at home and pack a lunch. Make your own coffee or tea. Plan ahead. Create your budget before the month begins. Save first, then spend. Use a budgeting tool and track it. Use a list for grocery shopping to avoid impulse buys. Life happens. Be flexible. Looking closely at the list, the theme is consistently around just being more aware of how you spend your money and where it is going. Getting an extra buck here and there with creative spending habits is wonderful. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Use that saying to remind yourself that budgeting is work, but you can also have some fun budgeting challenges, such as Envelope Savings Challenge. Pick an amount of money you want or need, now or in the future, and start putting money in an envelope each pay period. Or the Daily Dollar Challenge. Save $1 every day. That's all. While it doesn't sound like much, it does start discipline and commitment. In a week, you'll have saved $7 and a whole $30 for the month. Both are better than the $0 while also developing the foundation for bigger savings challenges. Try a vacation travel challenge. You got it. This challenge is always exciting because you can do research through the weeks to stay engaged with the planned trip. Do a date night challenge. Just as fun as a vacation, but more personal. Who says you can't have your cake and eat it too? If it's $100 for a dinner with your partner, pick a date, do the math, and start that budget. Challenges like these support our opening statement that sometimes we can have subject matter that is fun. Throughout, you've been introduced to some concepts proven to help avoid empty pockets each week or month. If you grasp the concepts of budgeting for beginners, your money situation will improve by keeping it simple. Remember, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you keep getting the latest and greatest information from Money Mystery No More. I'll see you in the next video.